It is now 3:02. This is the Town of Fairfield's blight hearings. I'm the hearing officer, Lucas Thomas. With me here for the town
James Cleary from the Health Department.
Phil Higgins, Fire Marshal. Sean Reed, building official.
Okay. And the 3 o'clock case before us now is for the property located at 20 Morehouse Highway. And it's indicated the owners are Barbara and Joseph Gagner. As stated, it's now 3:03, and the owners are not here. I'm going to wait 2 more minutes to give them to 3:05 to see if they can get here. If they do not, I will have the town's officer provide me the information, and I will make my determination thereafter.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Cleary, you may begin.
Okay, so we'll present you a case. We received a complaint regarding 20 Morehouse Highway. We did an inspection. It was determined that it met the criteria for blight, so we held a hearing. That hearing, we made a determination that it was blighted. We sent that notice of determination. We then provided the owner with close to, I want to get the dates right, we sent the determination 2/10/20, so more than a year ago. We sent the determination. We are trying to be accommodating of Mr. and Mrs. Gagner. They indicated they were planning to sell the house, and they were having some issues financially, and so we tried to give them enough time as we could. But as of, this past winter, we realized that really there was no activity going on. We have, some photos of here's what the property looked like when it was, and they're two-sided. I'm sorry on that one.
That's okay.
So that was prior to the issuance of the citation in the fall. Those are dated 9.
They indicate here these pictures have an address, 20 Morehouse, with a date of 9/21/2020. Oh, yes, and they all have the same date, and there's one page but two-sided, so there are 6 photographs here of that same date.
So that just indicates some of the blighted conditions that existed after we issued the citation, and here's photographs from yesterday, single-sided, that indicate those conditions. And what we're particularly pointing out is that the nature of the complaint was siding, unregistered inoperable cars, and debris in the yard. The inoperative cars were found to be registered and operable and moving around, so it really focuses on the siding. You'll see on if going in a clockwise fashion around the car, around the house, the A being the front, B being the left side, C and D, C being the back. On the B side, on the A side of the house, the front of the house, there's siding that's missing around the front door. On the B side of the house, there's siding missing up by the electrical wires, and on the C side of the house, there's siding missing on the back corner with some Tyvek showing. Yep. And then on the garage, you can see in the pictures from there, there's some fascia board missing on the garage, providing access into the garage. And then also in the yard, there's a significant amount of just debris from a variety of sources, and as well as in the backs of the vehicles that are parked in the driveway, there's debris in there too. So we had generally asked him to clean up the yard and finish the siding. He had agreed to. We gave him ample time. He has not made any significant progress, and while we're hesitant to move to fines, there's no other course of action available to us other than to move to citation. And so that is
the evidence presented. Are these pictures again have the date of 4/28/2021 and the address 20 Morehouse Highway, and this is what you testified to. Pursuant to Section 51-50, which provides us with the statutory authority that the Town of Fairfield under Connecticut Statute Section 7-148(7)H, Roman numeral X V, so 15. I find that liability, proper notice was sent, and that liability is to be assessed. Do you have any figures for me?
We're asking, in light of COVID, that the fines would start as the day of the hearing when this decision was made. We're not seeking to go back in time.
Oh.
We're just looking to say, going forward from now, because we want to apply that to the other cases where there's different varying times. So that's our request to be considered.
Well, that's actually generous. So you're saying you want the fines to start $100 fine to start from today?
That's correct. That's what we're requesting.
If that's more than acceptable. So I find that, as mentioned, notice was proper, liability has been established, and that the fine will commence starting with today, $100 a day, until it is completed, abated.
Yep.
Or that entire thing, the siding, the debris, the trash, has been removed. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this hearing will.
So it's now 3:10, and the hearing on 20 Morehouse Highway, where the owners are Barbara and Joseph Gagner, is now concluded.